Breaking through on TV with Comedy Central's Mind of Mencia, comedian Brad Williams has built up a solid TV comedy resume. He already has one hour-long special called Fun Size and can be heard every week on his podcast About Last Night. He has made his way back to Omaha and is performing at the Funny Bone through Saturday. Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again. It's the Funny Bone Comedy Club, joined by a very special guest with me this week. You've seen him on Mind of Mencia. You've seen him all over the place. He's no stranger to TV. Welcome, my guest at this time, man. How you doing, bud?
How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad that you introduced the dwarf as a special guest. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard it my whole life. And, it's someone special. He's shown a lot of courage coming out here tonight. He had to fly here. That's hard for his people. So that's great. Yes, I'm a special guest. But no, it is great to be in Omaha. Kind of fitting that I'm here in Omaha the week of the Super Bowl. Because, of course, Peyton Manning's call that he makes every time. So, it's exciting to be here.
Yeah? When was the last time you were in Omaha, Brad?
Over the summer when there was no snow. And I'm not a winter guy. Like, people are like, I don't know, there's just like a foot of snow outside. Well, when you're 4 feet tall, that's a little more difficult to deal with. Everyone's like, it's no big deal. It's just a foot of snow. It's like, well, if you guys trip and fall in a foot of snow, you're like, oh, my knee got wet. It's winter time. If I trip and fall in a foot of snow, I die. So I don't want that to happen. I'm a little scared of the snow, but I'll live. You guys had a little blizzard, but now apparently it's gonna melt off. So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, it's surprising how fast it melted away. When did you get here?
I got here today, flew here, and I sat next to one of those. I've only heard about these things. Never actually seen one in the wild, but one of those therapy dogs, the emotional support dogs. Now, I'm not going to talk smack about people that are like blind who have seeing eye dogs, or like you're a soldier, you got PTSD, you're paraplegic, you got a dog to help you. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, and we all know what I'm talking about, the women that like they just want to fly with Fluffy. That's all they want to do, and it's like, cause I'm very stressed on airplanes. We all are. There's a reason why they serve booze on airplanes, because that's about the only way we could deal with the fact that we're in a tube, pressurized tube of air, 30,000 feet above the ground on a magical flying chair. Yeah, it's pretty stressed. Like we would all like to have a cat just going, it's my kitty, it's my kitty. Like, yeah, it would help us feel better. But and it's not even that. I don't know if you guys might have covered this story. Did you cover the story in I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, where the woman had the emotional support turkey?
No, I did not. I've not heard about that.
She had emotional support turkey. There's pictures of this online. It's a woman, and next to her is her turkey that helps her feel good. It's like dogs and cats are one thing, but if you have a turkey, I just screw it. Throw a vest on me. I'll be the emotional support dwarf. I can fly for free. I think a lot more people would be happy to see a dwarf on their plane than a turkey. It's cute when I hold the Jack Daniels bottle and it looks huge. And I don't know, if you have the emotional support turkey, the only reason that should be allowed is if I'm allowed to bring my therapy oven.
Therapy oven, I like that.
I want a therapy oven for the turkey. If he starts, is it really calming? If the turkey is that calming, you could pay me. I'll stand next to you and just go for however long the flight is, and you'll feel better. So I don't get it. But that's over with. I'm glad to be here. Now I'm here, and I'm going to put on some good shows for the good people of Omaha. I could be more excited. This is going to be great.
Now, you're sticking around all the way through the 9th this weekend. How many shows is that total you got going on starting tonight?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and then I leave on Sunday because apparently there's a football game going on that no one wants to go out afterward because everyone's going to be in a food coma. So that's great. That's fantastic. That means I get to fly home and watch the game as well. Now, is this one of those things where I can't call it by its real name? I have to call it by the big game or some copyright thing?
Let's just do that. It's easier that way.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys are going to watch the big game. We all know what it is. Shut up. So, yeah, and you can tell by my gloves down there. I'm a diehard Broncos fan. Been one. Yeah, look at these little. All right, these aren't gloves per se. They're gloves on like me, but for you guys, they're mittens. They're still cute. So yeah, I'm a lifelong Bronco fan, so I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm a Peyton Manning fan because him and I have the same size forehead. So yeah, I'm hoping the Broncos pull it out. It's gonna be tough. Carolina's. Here's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for that I get intoxicated, that I eat a lot of good food, and that the Broncos win. But either way, I'm drinking, either to numb the pain of the Broncos loss or to celebrate. The only thing I'm missing is women from rap videos to pour the champagne on afterward. I've been trying to look it up. It's hard to find. It's hard to find. Women with loose morals. I've been going on Craigslist, just saying, hey, I need to pour some champagne on some women. Can we do that, please? Can I just have that option? I just want to live like Little John for one day. Not even a day, just an afternoon.
One day.
I just want to pour some champagne on women. Is that too much to ask? Can the rest of the year I will be a feminist. I will be out there for women's rights. I will preach the equal pay, equal work. Women can do absolutely anything that men can do. But damn it, I want to pour some champagne on. Man, that's what I want to do. Just one day. Just one day.
One day.
Yeah, just one day.
Do you think Peyton's coming back for another year?
No, of course he's not coming back. He's old. He's old. It's not like
he did a Super Bowl though.
Brock did it. Okay, Brock Osweiler. That helped him. He played half the season. He got healthy. That's what did it. No, he's not coming back. A report came out today that the Rams are going to try to give. No, he's not. He's not going to start up a team at age 40. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. Football is not like comedy. I pick comedy where low impact. You know what I mean? Like Don Rickles is doing it and he's 86. So we're fine. I'm fine with that. Football's not like that. You get hit. And if I got hit like they did in football, like can you imagine if I told a bad joke and then some lineman just boom and nails me? No, I'd be out of this thing by age 25. I wouldn't be in this thing. Dwarves don't play football. I am the football. Like it's not like Peyton Manning could probably throw me further than an actual football at this point. So he's not coming back. So enjoy Peyton Manning's last game, one of the greatest of all time. Enjoy it. Hopefully he comes out with a win.
You got a prediction? Score prediction?
My prediction is the same prediction that Mr. T made in Rocky 3. Pain.
I think that one's going to happen for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting hurt.
In some way, shape, or form, yeah, unfortunately. So, but like I said, I just want to have a good... Super Bowl is my favorite holiday of the year. And yes, it's a holiday.
It is a holiday.
All right? No one goes to work. No one goes out. No one goes to a concert on Super Bowl Sunday, or maybe some people go to the movies. The hipsters there I don't even know what sports is, man. Sports is just a distraction from what is really going on in the world. Everything is a distraction. Minecraft is a distraction from what's going on in the real world. Video game, your phone, music, everything is a distraction, because if we actually thought about all the crap that's going on, we would never stop crying. It would just be like an Adele song on loop.
Oh,
and nobody wants that. You want that every now and then as a little vent, but oh God, no. And so that's why we watch sports. So don't hate on the sports. The women are like, why do you watch sports? It's not like you could do that. It's like, well, why do you watch romantic comedies? You're not Channing Tatum. You're not doing that. That's not happening for you. Let us have our fantasy. You have your fantasy. Let's all come back at the end of the day and have a nice meal together. Okay? Don't try to hate on the sports. It's just an escape for one afternoon, and then we can get back to our miserable lives on Monday.
There you go. That's a good philosophy. I like it.
Yeah.
So the big game's coming up this Sunday, but this summer you got a big project coming out. You're gonna be on the big screen.
Yeah. Two projects. One is I filmed my second comedy special. The first one was on Showtime called Fun Size. This is the second one. I don't know what the name is yet. I have a name for it, but Showtime doesn't want me to call it that. So I'm gonna fight him. Anyway, and then also in the summer on Netflix, I'm gonna be in a movie that the great Christopher Guest directed. Christopher Guest, you know him, Mighty Wind, Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, Spinal Tap, like all these improvised movies. He was also the Six-Fingered Man in Princess Bride. And yeah, don't mess with the Six-Fingered Man. And yeah, so he got this new improvised movie. It's called Mascots. I play a mascot called The Worm. Yes, I wear a giant worm suit. So that's enough to sell it right there, right?
I'm interested.
Dwarf in a worm suit? Like, sure, Jane Lynch is in it. Sure, Fred Willard's in it, and a bunch of brilliant, absolutely wonderfully talented improvisers. But dwarf in a worm suit. Done. Done. That's all you need.
Now, if people want to keep in touch with you,
Yeah.
they can check out your podcast, right?
Yeah. I do this podcast called the About Last Night podcast. It's me and a very talented comedian named Adam Ray. And we have guests on every week, comics, actors, things like that. This week, our guest is Jerry Ferrara. You know him as Turtle from Entourage. He's in the Star series Power. And he's one of our boys. He's a buddy of both Adams and myself. So, yeah, listen, go back, find some old episodes with Paul Feig, Melissa McCarthy, Lisa Kudrow, Dana Carvey, Kevin Nealon, Bob Saget. All these have been guests on the podcast. So watch, subscribe, listen, enjoy. Follow me on Twitter at FunnyBrad. Follow me on Instagram at Brad Williams Comic. I don't Snapchat. I don't know. So I don't do that. So just follow me on those other things.
Very cool. And make sure you come out to Funny Bone all this weekend long. He's going to be here. He's got shows all the way through Saturday. You don't want to miss it. Brad Williams, thank you again for your time, bud.
Thank you so much for having me. Go Broncos. Woo!
Go Broncos. Take care.